So this new shooter game Strinova is out for a while, and the only thing that stopped this game from having children and a lolly body type is because their hitbox would be too OP in this game. Subscribe! So I've been playing Strinova for a couple days, and unsurprisingly, I just find it boring, unchallenging, and probably too easy. Just like any FPS game I've ever played. I only play these first-person shooter game for like couple days and then drop it. I kill Asu in Valorant for like 20 times, kills his teammate in Apex Legends for like 30 times, and I kill Shroud 40 times in PUBG in one game. Oh, and I also kill PewDiePie's career on the bridge. And what I don't really get about the first-person shooter game is that people would try to complicate the game and tells you that it's actually deeper than that, and tell you to learn things like positioning, manage your lineup size, use your cover, you have to learn the map, and learn the skills of different kinds of characters. But it's actually really just moving your mouse to your opponent's head and click it. Why would you bother to plant a spike, or rotate around the map, or even use skill when you can just click on the head? Like, let me show you guys this. So I picked Robin from Honkai Star Rail with the sniper rifle because I like to play support in this kind of game. I didn't know that they collapse. Oh, by the way, you might realize that I'm using Japanese interface because that's how you want to immerse yourself into the anime game, even if you don't know shit about it. So basically you just try to seek for a head, and you see the head, you click it. And you just look for another head and just click it. Yeah, that's the second one, third one, and basically you see the head, you just click it. Nothing really complicated. Like this one is a running head, click it, jumping head, click it. Another running head, click it. Yeah, that one just hit on the head of her knees, also count as head. And another head. Yeah, so basically it's like whack-the-mole types of game. And I could understand that it's gonna be really fun for the kid to play it. But as an adult, I don't really find this fun. Even Candy Crush that your grandma play has more in-depth in it. Even though it has like all of the sound effects that trying to hype me up with the kills, but it just doesn't really hype me up at all. Oh, I died here, but don't worry, I'll just keep clicking on the head. And another head. Yeah, you better run. I just don't get, like, why do people keep saying that FPS is hard? I think they were distracted by the other aspects of the game that they forget to click on opponent's head. And I think the reason that I could click on the head consistently is because I kind of do that every day by scrolling through the Twitter to see anime girls illustration. But instead of clicking on their head, I quickly click on the like, so I could see the next anime girl quicklier. And I think that somehow not only just developed my clicking skill, but also developed my ability to AGRR, which stands for Anime Girl Recognition Reflex. I could identify anime girl quicklier than anyone, so I think that's the main reason I am decent with the game, I guess. Maybe you could add this to your daily routine as a clicking practice. And it's not like if I change from the sniper rifle into the automatic rifle, the game would feel different. Because what you do is still the same. You just kind of hold the clicks and move your cursor along with your opponent's head. Let's say if I choose this anime cat girl and get into the game. Yeah, you see that? Like, I just drag my mouse to their head and move along with it. Another head. Yeah, I missed the head a little bit there, but yeah, I just keep aiming on their head. Why am I not dead yet? Why didn't you click on my head? It just doesn't feel competitive. So I want to make the game a little bit more challenging. Instead of going for their head, I would just go for the body. So I'm like fragging out here and click on her body. And oops, I accidentally click on the head. It's muscle memory. So I proceed with the body clicking here. So I just keep clicking the body and it just doesn't feel more challenging, to be honest. It's still too easy. And the other issue I have with this game is with these characters. I think her name is Ming or Meow. And my issue with her is that how she wiggles her butt is so distracting. Like, how am I gonna play this game with one hand? This is some of the worst design I've ever seen. From the ergonomic standpoint, just look at how they design her pant. Like, the way this piece of fabric strapped to her body is not gonna survive the way she wiggle her butt, and let alone the gunfight. And I have to physically use one of my hand to hold on to this piece of fabrics so that this piece of fabric wouldn't slip off and turn this game into a non-family friendly game. And no, I don't use my other hand to jerks off. I don't see a lot of content creator talks about this, but there are way too many Honkai Star Rail collabs in this game. Like, this is Jade from Honkai Star Rail. This is Bronya with assault rifle. This one is definitely Seele. Acheron with submachine gun. Traibalizer with sniper rifle. And Sunday with short hair but looks more like a Monday cause he dressed like he's working 9 to 5. And Robin with heart in her eyes. And finally, somebody from Genshin, Jean with heavy machine gun. And I think they have to work on the balance of the collabs because there are just too many Honkai Star Rail characters. And I think the matchmaking system is kind of sucks because usually when I play any FPS game, I could get myself into like rank 1 globally within like few days because I never lose any matches. I think the matchmaking system recognized me as a cheater because anyone who is better than me is definitely cheating. They ended up putting me with other cheaters and kind of forced me to lose the game. And there's this major bug that I don't see any other people's talks about it, is that sometimes I put the bullet into the tempo of my opponents, but the hit doesn't register, it doesn't count. And I think this is the major bugs that they have to fix. So as you can see, I shoot her here, right in her face, but she didn't die. And I shoot her twice and she didn't die. And you guys know that I never miss my shot. And if you slow it down, play it frame by frame, you're not gonna see me hitting the target because 60 FPS wouldn't be able to capture my shot because that's how fast I flick the shot. I'm pretty sure that I put a bullet into her skull. So I'm kind of like dumbfounded by all these things in the game. So I kind of rate this 0 out of 10 because there are just simply too many things that need to be fixed like ASAP or it's gonna be unplayable. Whether it's the fact that the game is not challenging, Ming doesn't have a proper pan, too many HSR collabs, the shot doesn't register and the cheating problem in the game, and most importantly, they don't babysit my ego enough. Well, if the jokes is not obvious enough, the whole video is a satire. I'm actually have a lot of fun with the game and kind of addicted to it in a good way. And I'm fighting with my inner demon to not purchase this maid costume for the Robin. Anyway, just don't take this video seriously. Like and sub if you giggles a little bit. See you guys.